Welcome back to Stories Behind the Walls, the podcast where we speak truth to power, demand accountability, and fight for the civil and human rights of those whose voices are too often silenced. I'm your host, Annabelle, and today we're talking about why supporting civil and human rights isn't just an abstract idea, but a daily commitment, a moral obligation, and honestly, a fight for our shared future. So let's get into it. Why civil and human rights matter. When we talk about civil rights, we mean protection under the law, like freedom of speech, the right to vote, due process. Human rights are broader, right? Dignity, safety, freedom from torture, the right to education, health care, clean water. These aren't privileges, they're rights. But here's the hard truth. They're constantly under threat. Discrimination, wrongful imprisonment, abuse of power, corruption, violence against communities. These aren't relics of the past. They're happening right now. And ignoring that reality doesn't make us neutral. It just makes us complicit. When we let civil and human rights be eroded, we see laws passed that suppress votes. We see police brutality go unpunished. We see people jailed without due process. We see migrants, refugees, and minorities targeted. We see wealth and power shield abusers from accountability. It's tempting to think that won't happen to me. But history teaches us that once you normalize violating one group's rights, it doesn't stop there. So let's go into this a little bit farther. We're fighting because silence is no longer an option. We've seen too much. We've heard too many cries go unanswered. And we've witnessed the system fail those it was supposed to protect over and over again. We're fighting for civil rights because every person deserves equality under the law, no matter their race, income, or background. That means the right to speak freely, to vote, to live without fear of being profiled, silenced, or wrongfully imprisoned. We're fighting for human rights because dignity is not negotiable. Clean water, medical care, safe housing, the right to be treated as human, those aren't luxuries, they're birthrights. And yet, they're being denied daily to people in our communities and behind walls, hospital walls, prison walls, foster care, you name it. We're fighting because the people with the least power are often the ones who suffer the most, and they rarely have anyone standing up for them. We are that voice. We are that fight. We are not backing down. This isn't about politics. It's about people. It's about accountability, truth, and justice. We fight because if we don't, who will? So here's the part where you come in. You don't need to be a lawyer or a politician to support civil and human rights. You can speak up when you see injustice. Support organizations doing the work. Educate yourself and others. Contact your representatives. Vote in every election, big or small. Donate if you can. Share resources on social media. And if you're in the position of privilege, use it. Lend your platform. Amplify voices. If you want to help us, follow us on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook. Listen, Stories Behind the Walls is on every platform. Like us, share us, donate. Consider becoming a supporter. We rely on listener donations to investigate, advocate, and educate. Check out our website at www.voicesforjusticeinc.net. Share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. Together, we can hold systems accountable. We can ensure everyone's rights are respected. We can build a world where justice isn't just an idea, it's the reality. Thanks for listening to Stories Behind the Walls. Stay informed, stay engaged, stay outraged at injustice, but most importantly, stay committed to change. Until next time, this is Annabelle signing off.